What's up, guys? It's Nile, and I think some of you know what's happening today. Actually, never mind, all of you do because you clicked on the video. Didn't really think that one through. But yes, we are landscaping the coastal style mansion today. And I am pretty pumped, not gonna lie, because this is an awesome mansion. Like, this is definitely one of my favorite houses I've ever built. Because it's so unique, you know? Like, I feel like this is a very underrated style for Minecraft. Like, I've definitely seen some builds, so I'm not saying I'm the only one, but it's definitely underrated. Like, this is such a cool style home. However, it's very odd, and I think that's why most people don't do it. But I feel that after we've landscaped this house, it is going to be looking crazy. Like, there's no doubt. If you haven't watched the build video for this home, definitely check it out. I'll tag it right here. And yeah, let's get started. So first things first, we're going to need a driveway because without a driveway, I can't really plan anything out. Alright, so I just went ahead and eliminated the bottom layer of the house because none of my floors were built in. The garage would have been, but I hadn't put the floor in yet, so we're good. So I removed this layer so I could easily place blocks without having to destroy any, and we'll just go from here. Okay, so I've got a good portion of the driveway done. However, I did have to, expand my boundary of my cleared area. The plan right now is to extend a driveway out this way and connect that to the road. The road, by the way, is going to curve. The main road is going to curve like through here, I think. Something like that. And so this road's going to come out and connect, and then over there it's going to connect. So there's going to be two places where you can enter this house from the road. And then I've just been brainstorming a little while I've been building this, and I think I might put like a little pond here, indention in the ground. That's what we've got so far. So I'm going to continue this, and then we'll see where that goes. All right, check this out. So we have the planning for the pond done. I think that's a really nice shape and it fits in the space pretty well. We have our driveway. However, I'm a little bothered by the way that this curve is. I'm not really sure how I'm going to work this out. And I also don't really know where the main road's going to be, so I can't really connect those yet. So we'll just have to wait and see with that. I'm not completely sure. But I went ahead and outlined the little roundabout that's back here because, like, in theory, if there were cars in Minecraft without mods, then you could drive through here, turn your car around, and then go out. I don't know. Or extra parking here and whatnot because there's just that bridge and it's a perfect width for a car. So I'm going to make it to where you can drive under it. I'll keep working on that. But for right now, I think this driveway looks really nice though. Like, besides this corner here, I really just like the shape of this and it's just turning out really solid. I have now gotten that curve to where I want it to be. I made it bump out a little more this direction when it was going out and then in. So now that actually looks really clean. Definitely going to keep that design. And then that side's going to wait for a while. And then next project is working on this little area over here, this peninsula and whatnot. And I'm thinking right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it like a big tree or something on a little mound over here on the peninsula. And then with the pond and maybe even like a walking path to that tree. And if I can figure out how to build a swing on that tree, then that might happen. I just wanted to touch on a quick rule of thumb for building curves. As y'all can see, I have done quite a few here and there will be probably many more. This was a technique that I definitely just had to experiment with over time. So if I wanted to make a curve, you can just stair step. That's already in a form a curve. And then if you just have to play around and do like maybe 3 here, 3 here, 2 here. And then you start to learn that if I do 3 here, 2 here, and follow that up with 4, it'll make this kind of shape. And then maybe next time I try and do 5 and then 2 and then 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then jump back up to 5 and it makes that kind of shape. And you just have to keep experimenting with how, like, they're blocks, so there's a little imagination involved. If you just play around with different concepts and just start to memorize these little patterns, you'll eventually be able to just make any curve you want. And no, I'm not trying to say I'm an expert at this, but I definitely feel like I am somewhere where I can give some tips to people who can't do this at all. It's really satisfying to experience like this whole area being completely transformed from like stone. It looks like this over here. And then it starts to look like this. And then once we're done, it's going to look amazing. And that's like the best satisfaction for like anything in Minecraft. But what we're working with now is I've got the little peninsula done. I think the tree will be there or to the side. I've just added a little extra terrain here because it's getting kind of flat, and I dug that out one more. That will be a little deeper. I just finished filling in the rest of the driveway in the back and the front right here. Ignore that. I really like how this roundabout looks. It blends in with the house well, and it makes it look like an estate, and I like that when a house does that. But over here I filled the pond with water, and I was thinking, I've never really done much underwater decorating, so I'm going to play around with I guess, I don't even know what you call it, coral and stuff like that, and we're just going to see what I can do with it. I need to do this more often because this looks really good. I ended up putting seagrass and kelp. Okay, so this is the kelp, and then the seagrass. And then I put this, what's it called? Fire coral fan. I put a few of these around just to kind of create more of a diversity. But I didn't really want to put a lot of corals in here because then it just will look like an ocean. And coral is just not in ponds. So I think that looks nice. Now I'm going to put some bushes and some more stuff around this. I've been sitting here brainstorming, and I think I decided that I'm going to put a tennis court right here because I wasn't really sure what was going to happen with this area. And I think if this drops down like it is basically already, and a nice tennis court's right here, it's really going to make this house that much better. And then we'll have a nice pathway going up and around to the top here. Or maybe over here. I don't really know yet. I wasn't really sure which kind of tennis court design I would go with because this is an interesting style house, and it's not necessarily modern, but it's not necessarily traditional. It's kind of like bridging the gap. So I actually went ahead and just went for it and put a modern tennis court on this house. It looks very nice. It's minimalist, it's clean, yet somehow it complements the house just because it's so little detail. Now, I definitely will probably come in and put a little more detail on the bottom of this. And then I also put a little staircase over there and these trees. And these were, what I was going for was like a spiral tree. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I feel like I nailed it pretty well, at least on this one. That one's a little jank. But I think this section's complete for now until I move on to flowers and changing of dirt and stuff, like the actual landscaping. But right now I'm just terraforming, getting things in order. I came to the conclusion that I needed to mine out the area where this road is going to go before I did anything else. Kind of off topic, but at the same time, it needed to happen so I could finish this front area. So far I've mined out this whole curve right here. So this used to go much farther. And I used a little bit of commands to cut out these sections of the hill. And now I'm just piecing them together, curving them, and terraforming them inward so that we can run the road straight through there. And then I can properly hook both these onto the road. Unfortunately, you may be disappointed, but I actually am not doing the backyard in this video. This is going to be a separate video where I'm going to do the pool. The reason I decided to do this is because I'm going to actually have to add a bottom layer to the house. That will be kind of the pool rooms and stuff, and then you'll come outside to the pool. So I'm going to be adding all kinds of stuff down here, and that is going to take a lot of time, and I cannot squeeze it into this video. And then this video is going to last hours on end, and it will not be very interesting. So I'm going to split it up. I finished the mountain a little bit ago, but now I'm trying to curve this road, and I am just having a time doing this. It's a process. Because it's got to bump out, and then it's got to go. I don't really know how this is going to work. This is going to take me a while though. Oh boy. Okay, this is looking sick. It's flowing. It doesn't look out of proportion. The curves flow pretty well. I mean, the best you can do with Minecraft. And then I'm also connected the driveways, and I just wanted to show you all the progress before I went ahead and wrapped everything up here. While I was building this, I really felt like it was taking a super long time, but I just realized that it only took 2 hours to build this road, and it really felt like 5, but progress went a lot faster than I was thinking, so we're doing pretty good. Okay, I'm done. I finished it, and it turned out exactly how I wanted it to, so I'm hyped. Now we're going to do the circle. I decided a large mowed lawn with some bushes around it would do the job for this little area. Originally I was thinking maybe a fountain or something, but that's just too it's too cliche for a mansion. Too many people do that. So we're changing it up, and we're putting just a simple lawn. And I am going to continue this over to the left. That will probably have the mowing texture. I think there's going to be trees on this. I think that's what we're working with here. I don't know. Well, that was easy enough. I think I'm going to start on the flower beds now. I definitely need to start doing new things when it comes to flower beds. Just recently I started putting this coarse dirt in here and I really like what it does, but I'm still not really like super happy with how these look. Like I definitely like that over there. Like that looks good. I don't know, I feel like I wish I had more diversity and like different things I could pull out at different times and do. But honestly, like all my inspiration and stuff comes from Google Images, just looking at that. So I might just want to search up like flower beds and just start going at it, just looking, seeing what pops up. There's this really simple tree design I've used quite a bit in the past, and it's basically you just you basically just put a tower of blocks. You just kind of guess the height at the beginning, grab you some leaves, and then come in here and place two on each side, and then come to the next level and go all the way around, and then do that once again. And then you can't wait. Oh shoot, I've already forgot. Oh yeah, no, I remember. So then you do this one more time. And then on this layer, you do the same thing you did before. It's really easy design. And let's see, I'm gonna actually cut this off. And then you just pillar up two. Simple as that. And what I do is I kind of dig out like a little here and a little here. And then I come in and I put different types of leaves on the inside. And it really gives it that like detailed, diverse look. It's definitely a really cool tree design, depending on the style of house you have. And I think I'm going to do like 3 or 4 of those on this little island thing here. Okay, well I did try something new here. I put these flowers in like a circle shape, which I've always kind of been against doing because I feel like it looks too ordered, but it really does, like, it works well. Like that looks very nice and like clean. Because like generally when you mix it in with like bone meal and stuff, it doesn't look as plain as it would be without the bone meal, where the flowers are just in a circle shape. It kind of blends in with the other ones involved and it works out. Okay, right next to the house, I just discovered this ravine and it's so cool. Like look at this. It comes from over here. It splits from the river, continues, splits again, and continues even more. So the river is just like floating above it, and it goes all the way to bedrock. Like that's, look at this. Oh crap. Oh, there we go. But like I don't know if this is a common thing, but I feel like I've played Minecraft long enough to know that this is not normal. All right, I gotta get back to things. I personally think the acacia, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think this is one of the most underrated trees in Minecraft. Like you always see them in the Sahara, which they look amazing in that biome. But when you put them in other biomes, it looks so cool. Like it's kind of like a kind of tree that's like coastal. I mean, you kind of have to just ignore the orange because I don't know why they had to make it orange, but they did. I mean, I'm sure the actual wood's orange, but it's not aesthetic, you know? But when it's used in a certain situation in this game, it looks so cool. And my favorite part about this, though, is you can walk under them, and it's like not a struggle, and it's like you can see straight through them. Versus like if you have an oak forest, they're all so close to the ground that it's not near as clear. You know, I tend to start doing things and then I forget I'm supposed to record. Not exactly sure how I do that, but okay, so I got a little carried away. Basically, this section now has grass and a little bit of trees, so it's looking more lively. This whole section over here is looking wonderful. Nice grass. I put grass under the trees over there. And then over here, I got rid of most of the stone that was right here. Replaced it with grass. Still got to do a little more. And I started to terraform this because my plan here is I'm going to fill this with trees, basically. Trees are going to go from like here. I'm going to start doing that, actually. I want them to be in a curved shape. So I want them to be like one here, one here. And if I place more than one, oh well, we'll come back and get that. Not bad, not bad. That needs to be terraformed more before I put trees there. So I'm just going to keep layering this up and start to make it an actual forest. It is going to be a little close to the house, but it works. I have to say that the landscaping on this house is far superior to that house over there. Especially once I get the back done with the pool and all that. It's going to look really good. And now in the back, I'm just going to curve it this direction, which will merge it up on here. And then, let's see. And then I'm going to make all of this trees. Okay, so I was just flying over here next to the acacia trees. And I noticed this one tree right here looks so whack. Like, it doesn't even look like a tree. Like, it's literally defying gravity right now. I mean, I was really boosting these trees earlier, but this one kind of makes me change my mind. All right, I'm going to put a swing on this tree right here. I know we need a little bit of this wood. And we're going to need a chain. And then What would the seat be? Would we actually use a chair? That'd just be kind of weird though. Let's just try like a dark oak slab. So we're gonna make a new branch. You know, this it's a little it's a little unproportionate. Maybe I could like do one of these. No, well, not that bad. Yeah, let's add some more leaves around it. Okay, let's try that. So we'll put a chain here, chain here. How am I gonna connect these though? You know what? I just thought of something. If I get an iron bar, I think this will work. Put that under here and then put this here. Does a full block work? Dang it. Would a stair work? Does it connect? Wait, so many questions. Would it connect to... Well, shoot. I thought this would like connect, but realizing that's not the case. Okay, oh wait, what if I got rid of this? Okay, that's a big swing. I think we're gonna roll with it though. Like, it's definitely a swing, and you can actually sit/stand on it. Yeah, this is kind of cool, I guess. So that's gonna be like a little Easter egg because there's gonna be no path leading over here. It's just its own little swing. However, I do want to. I'm gonna make this fancy real quick. Okay, this looks cool. I made it to where like it looks like they've been pushing and swinging. You know how it kind of like degrades the bottom of a swing? So the only thing is I wanted it to all originally be this color. However, when you put this under a block, it automatically turns into grass. So I had to swap in a little coarse dirt, but it still gives off the same effect, and that looks really cool. Honestly, I can't believe it. We're almost done. We have almost landscaped the whole, well, actually, not that section. That's waiting for the next episode. Sorry about that. I just got to divide my time equally for each video, and that's just how it kind of works out. But we're almost done with the front, at least. So this little section right here is all we have left. And what am I going to put here? I don't want to like do the same thing as this, but at the same time, that might just be the best option. Yeah, that's the best option. That's what we're going with, I guess. Oh yeah, guys, I've got some really big news for the channel. It's going to really up the quality of my videos. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm extending the road. But I have finally ordered the parts for my new gaming PC, and I think it is going to be amazing. I'm going to be running those shaders all the time, so, or I don't know about all the time, but a lot of the time. So it's going to look just a whole lot better in general, and my plan is to convert this world to PC, and also I'll probably put it on a server and then get some world edit going, and we're going to be unstoppable. This world is going to be amazing. And I'm so pumped. However, it is going to be a little bit before I get it built because I am no expert when it comes to building PCs. So my roommate up at college, actually, he's pretty good at it. He's done a few, and so he's going to help me at some point. I don't really know because I don't even know if I'm going back to school yet. But at some point, I'm going to get that thing built, and all of a sudden there's going to be shaders, and it's going to look amazing. So definitely stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you're not, because there's some quality content coming. Oh yeah, and that mod where you like shows, you can like time lapse yourself from third person. Yeah, I'm gonna be using that. This flows in really well. I've got the mowing marks going across. I've got the little planter over here that matches the one over there. And it all just really works nicely. Oh yeah, and I added some trees over here because since I'd finished both sides of that mountain, I thought I'd add some more texture. But that calls it for this video. I guess join me in the next one where I'm going to tackle this little area right here. I don't really have a plan for it besides this little area. I have a plan for that. But this, I don't know. But I think we'll get something cool going, and it will look super awesome when it's done. So definitely stay tuned for that. That being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Remember, if you haven't seen the building of this house, go check it out. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.